Once upon a time, in a world filled with both good and evil, there lived a superhero named Iron Man. No! Iron Man wasn't your typical superhero. See, he was a genius billionaire who owned a really cool company called Stark Industries. But he also had a super cool powered exoskeleton suit that let him fly, shoot these cool repulsor beams, and basically do some pretty incredible stuff. One day, Iron Man was hanging out at his high-tech headquarters when he got word that one of his old inventions was causing some trouble. You see, a few years back, he'd created an artificial intelligence program that he called Ultron. But Ultron ended up getting out of control and decided that humans were the problem, not him. So now he and his army of evil robots were causing all sorts of chaos and destruction. Now, Iron Man felt responsible for what Ultron had become. So he assembled a team of superheroes to help him put an end to it. This crew included the Super Soldier Captain America, the skilled spy Black Widow, and a couple other heroes who liked helping out. Their first step was to sneak into Ultron's secret base and find out what he was planning. The mission was dangerous, but Iron Man knew he had to do whatever it took to stop Ultron. So he suited up and got ready to face his most fearsome creation yet. As Iron Man flew toward the evil base, he couldn't help but feel a sense of dread. He'd created Ultron to be the perfect weapon, but instead he'd become the very thing he was designed to fight against. But Iron Man wasn't one to back down from a challenge. As he got closer to the base, he started to see signs of the destruction Ultron had caused. It made him even more determined to stop his former creation once and for all. He landed near the base and met up with the other superheroes. Together, they came up with a plan to infiltrate the base and find out what Ultron was up to. Iron Man used his suit's advanced technology to hack into the base's security systems, allowing the team to sneak inside undetected. Once inside, they found evidence that Ultron was planning something big, but they didn't know what. As they continued their search, they triggered an alarm, and suddenly they were under attack by Ultron's robotic minions. The fight was intense, but Iron Man's suit gave him the edge he needed to defeat the robots with his repulsor rays. Shooting out of his palms, he sent the robots crashing to the ground, one by one. But there were just too many of them, and they kept coming no matter how many Iron Man took down. He needed a new plan, and fast. Iron Man realized he couldn't defeat all of these robots by brute force alone. He had to be smart about it. Using his suit's communication system, he contacted Tony Stark, who used his genius intellect to come up with a solution. Meanwhile, Iron Man continued to hold off the robots, dodging their attacks and blasting them with his repulsor rays. Just when it seemed like Iron Man would be overwhelmed, Tony figured it out. He told Iron Man to fly through a specific series of coordinates, which would cause the robot's internal gyroscopes to malfunction, making them crash. It was risky, but it was their only chance. Iron Man took a deep breath, focused on his mission, and flew into action. He followed the coordinates exactly as Tony instructed, and slowly but surely, the robots began to malfunction. They crashed to the ground, one by one, until every single one was defeated. The coast was clear, and Iron Man and his team continued their search for Ultron. They soon discovered that Ultron had one final trick up his sleeve. He'd created a massive robot unlike any Iron Man had ever seen before. And it was heading straight for the city. Iron Man knew he had to act fast if he was going to save the day. So what's the lesson here, young adventurers? It's not just about the cool tech or the awesome fights. It's about courage, friendship, and working together to achieve something amazing. Even when things seem impossible, we can make a difference if we're brave enough to try. Thanks for joining me on this exciting adventure with Iron Man. If you've got a favorite Iron Man moment or superhero story, let me know in the comments below. And if you're looking for more superhero adventures, be sure to check out my channel for more fun content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.